Roaaarry Award and welcome to my video response match to Roaaarry's competition. He is generously giving away a fantastic prize. He's giving away the James Bond collection on Blu-ray, all the movies. This is an item which I'll absolutely love to own in my collection, being the fact I haven't seen all the James Bond movies that are out there. It's really nice of you to give away this set, even though the fact you don't even have it as well, which is a general surprise. This is 100 sub competition, end of the day. I think you should go out, support his channel, subscribe to him, send a comment, say hi kind of thing, and end of the day, it's mainly about supporting his channel, and whoever wins, fantastic. If you don't, well, oh well, maybe next time. End of the day, he's a really nice guy, definitely British, and he's actually in the local area, which is quite surprising. Apparently I have served you at my local cinema, which is surprising because I can't seem to remember, but I'm sure next time you come in, I'll give you a little, have a little chat, and acquire what film we plan to watch. So awesome stuff. Really nice guy, really awesome channel, good content he gives. Now the questions that you've wanted to get answered, of course, is question 1: who is your favourite actor to play James Bond? Now, I grew up with Pierce Brosnan, 90s, kind of thing, and at the time I really liked Pierce Brosnan. I thought he was really cool, James Bond. He was nice and suave, British, and he had a good ruthless side to him as well. But watching him back now, he's kind of too cheesy, and it's the one-liners that really get me every time. It's like, oh, kind of thing like that, and it's typical kind of like CSI Miami type thing when he puts the glasses on. I think that one of the best adaptations now is probably Daniel Craig. Personally, I really like Daniel Craig's performance in the films I've seen, Casino Royale, of course, and Skyfall. I think he's just a bit more grounded, James Bond, in the sense of someone that's, I love the lines in the first movie, Casino Royale, when he says like, half monk, half hitman kind of thing. He's playing that side, and it's the psychological aspect of it, in the sense of he's wearing these business suits, he's this, he's that, but he's not really upper class, he's not really posh, he's just putting on the appearance. He's actually kind of lower class, he's come from an orphan family, and I really like the backgrounds, and I think the newer movies explore aspects of the character that which I've never seen before, especially within Skyfall most, and it's good to see an actor that can portray the James Bond things that we like, the themes that we like from the original movies, but at the same time bring something new and bring a vulnerability to the character, which I really like. Of course, Sean Connery and the rest of the actors that have played him all fantastic. I love them. No disrespect to those guys, but I think Daniel Craig has brought a side to the James Bond characters we haven't seen in such a long time. I really look forward to seeing the next James Bond movie, where they're going to take that into the next area and something. Your next question is, what is your favourite action movie? I'm going to go obvious, unfortunately. I'm going to go Die Hard, because the first Die Hard is a classic. Absolutely love Die Hard. It's something I grew up with, again, 90s kid. It's just one of those movies you just can't really beat. It's Bruce Willis on his A game. It's just really good acting. It's got Alan Whitman, British bad guy, which I always love. Fantastic one-liners, good action. Blood squibs, actual blood, fighting, situation, tense, and just things like that. It's the makings of a really good action movie, and it's just so classic and memorable. There's other movies, of course. Heat. It's a good action movie, sort of thriller action in a sense. There's other great action movies out there. Lethal Weapon, a good example of one. But Die Hard is just one of those movies which I can say absolutely love watching. It's one of my favourite movies, action movies. It's hard to beat that one, so that's my opinion on that. And your third question is, recommend you a movie practically. Now I had to think about this, and there is loads of freaking movies I could recommend you, and I got a whole list of movies that I bet you never even heard of, and I love that. Especially, that's one of the things I love about YouTube and interacting with other YouTubers, is to see people's collection, what people are watching, and it gets you ideas, and I love the fact how people can express themselves and how good of a movie is, and I've never even heard of it. So I'm going to give you a couple of titles which you might not have heard of, or you might not think to look at, kind of thing. Just ones that I think you would personally like. One I'm going to say is Exam. It's a British movie. It came out not too long back. I think it's a couple of years back now. Really good movie. British. It's The Apprentice Goes to Hell. Definitely. It's a good psychological thriller. Set within one location, one room, 8 candidates, one question, and what they're going to do about it. It's the thing. It's just figuring it out. It's a nice, good psychological thriller, good character development. I like how they're kind of sort of manipulating each other in one way or another, and it's got that it's got a good theme to it, and it's like what's going on, what's behind these walls in a sense, and It's just done really, really well. I've watched it like 6 times since buying it, and it's a film that, even though I know what's happening in the movie and I know what the twist is and what kind of thing is, it's just so entertaining as a movie, and you know, so well acted in performance. You know, it's just so, you know, thrilling to watch, you know. And for someone that likes psychological thrillers, it's a good one without being too violent, without being too menacing in that type of sense. It's good characters, good story, nice isolation, and it keeps you going for a good, you know, hour and a half type movie. You know, the pacing's really well done, so that's something I definitely recommend. Exam, definitely worth picking up. Another film is The Overpass Incident. This film came out, I think, last year. One of my absolute favourite movies. It is one of my favourite 2013 indie movies. It's in my top like 3, I think it is. It's absolutely fantastic. Really great. It's from the director of Die Hard 2 and Cliffhanger, and now this is a found footage movie, documentary found footage movie. And why would an action director do a found footage documentary movie? I'm not going to say any more. If you want to know my opinion on that, mate, as a review I've done, it's one of my highest rated reviews on the channel. Really fantastic, really going to look for it. Do not look it up too much because it will ruin the twist, or be careful looking at trailers because, you know, I watched it blind, that's why I loved it as much as I did. It's a good twist, it's good character performances, nice chills, nice good scares, and it's got a really, really good ending, which I just love. Great edition Blu-ray also, definitely recommend that. The Overpass Incident, definitely one to recommend for you, mate. And one of the last ones I'm just going to say is just an instant classic, and especially for people that love the industry, love the fact of getting into the, you know, if you think about something for myself, like the fact that I'm doing a uni course and trying to go into the industry, this is a perfect movie. Swimming with Sharks. Kevin Spacey, oh, such a fantastic movie. It's just a really, really funny, dark comedy movie. It goes to so many different levels and degrees in terms of the characters and, you know, where it's coming from, and it's a good, really good story. I really love it. Kevin Spacey's so funny in this in terms of just how much of an asshole he really is, and I love the quotes like "Welcome to the real world, the place where the good guys lose, everybody lies, and love doesn't conquer all." That is a fantastic quote right there. I'm not going to say too much. You know, good twist again also. Good story, good character performances. It's a film that not many people talk about, which I want people to talk about. Swimming with Sharks, freaking fantastic. Absolutely love this movie. Definitely want to check out, mate. And there you go, that's my video response to competition, mate. I hope you enjoy watching this video. For mega subscribers, please go and support the channel. Please enter, you still got time. I think it ends on the 19th of February, so lots of time to enter still. So good luck to the winner and good luck to everybody that's entered. So in the meantime, Andrew from TV.